Tree Boy Fresh, dopest podcast on the planet. You dig?
Hey, you're now tapped in with Tree Boy Fresh, the dopest podcast on the planet. Here with my guy, Boss Boy.
Yeah, man. Back for another motherfucking episode.
One more again.
Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Because Sicario is actually the name of a trained cartel soldier, bruh. If you watch Queen of the South, you'll know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sicarios is them real cartel hitters. But Sicario the weed by Doja exclusive, man, this shit is a hitter too, bruh.
Right?
OG Kush, original Kush, crossed with Gelato 41.
41.
You feel me? It's something slight, 32.9% THC, bruh. This shit really blam you.
See?
Blam, blam. Got that new
Man.
Doja exclusive shit. You know, we be up
New
on that
bag,
latest
too.
and greatest. Shout out to my guy Doja Pack, man. They out there moving mountains out there in Hollywood. I was out there in LA, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood Hills, might even call it Beverly Hills type shit for the weekend, bruh. It was a movie. It was a movie. But, you know, I stay on my business shit. I made it to a cannabis event. I went to the
I seen that.
cannabis.
How was it?
I went to the Terp Lounge, Top Shelf Thursdays. No disrespect, it wasn't that top shelf.
It was mid
It was,
shelf. It was mid shelf Monday. It was more like mid shelf Monday.
Man, was it? It was quite a few bootleg products, bruh. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was quite a few bootleg products, but it was lit, man. It was a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? I will say it was a function, bruh. It was an event, you know what I'm saying? It was lit in there.
I'm gonna tell you like somebody told me that's like they had some nice looking bags there. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers got that down right now. They definitely tried to pull the
And you might call me a weed snob. I tried to keep it humble, but I didn't see anything that, you know what I'm saying, really made my hair stand up or anything like that. But there's weed for everybody. There's weed for every smokers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Everybody don't need that 32%. Some of y'all motherfuckers wouldn't know how to handle that 32%, you know? You good with that 16%. That 16% is smooth for you.
Stay in your weed lane.
Right. On top of that, this 32%, it ain't in everybody's budget. I feel that, bro. It might not be in your budget. You know what I'm saying? I seen some Dep Skittles at that function, man. That was for a low price. That was some fire. That was
This
some
shit
fire.
is for sale, not on sale. You know what I'm saying? That shit it's got the number. Hell yeah, as usual. Doja always come with it. They cans they was having.
They got a high standard, bro. They got a high
Yeah.
standard. They keep a high standard. And that's what successful designer brands, man. We was talking about successful designer brands, man. They keep a high standard. You know what I'm saying? And they don't sacrifice their integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they try to keep the line at.
Yeah, it's they're a quality not quantity type motherfuckers.
And that's the way it's gonna be. I mean, if that's the lane that you want to play with it,
'Cause
I'll
that
say
is a lane. That's a lovely lane. When you got, you know what I'm saying, exotics, that is, you know what I'm saying, there is a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really, like you said, that might not be in some people's budget. You know what I'm saying? But weed
know
always
what-
gonna
well,
be
the
in my
thing is-
budget. I don't give a fuck what life going on in life. You
know,
gonna have to throw that in the budget for sure.
You know,
That
we
is
hear
already
these,
calculated.
We hear these brands and everybody thinks they're giant, bro. You hear about Jungle Boys, Cookies, Connected. They're like, oh, bro, they're doing numbers. None of those motherfuckers are even in the top 10 in the state, bro. Just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Flow Canna holds the crown around this motherfucker. Flow Canna is mass-produced, outdoor. You know what I mean? It's that good. 14, 16% THC, well-packaged, well-marketed, big professional company. You know what I mean? So, that's the standard average out here. That's the most widely sold, you know, and that's what it is. Like I said, this weed, this shit is like the Versace of weed. You know what I'm saying? You don't see everybody at Versace. You ain't gonna be seeing everybody smoking on this Sicario right here, bruh. This shit was lightweight
Exclusive
Jackson.
and exotic.
Right. I feel like I got the jug and tax at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's possible. I'm like, damn, that's a lot, but that's a lot less than what y'all paying for it. It's like, but it's still a cool little chunk. You know what I'm saying? It's still a little cool. Shout out to the plug, man. Doja Pack always shows much love every time I'm in Hollywood.
For sure. Yeah,
I gotta
man.
tap in with the fam when I get out there. You feel me? So, and you know, LA is the land. What it is Humboldt used to be the land. Everybody from out of state used to come to Humboldt. That's where all the weed was. Man, now it's still weed out there, but that's where all the booth is. That's where all the feds are. Motherfuckers don't be fucking with Humboldt. Out of towners, bruh, LA is like the Mecca. On top of that, bruh, if you want to go to, where would you rather go? LA or fucking Humboldt? You know what I mean?
Definitely L.A. Because I ain't trying to be in no motherfucking mountains. Just sitting around.
And Sacramento was lit for a minute, bro. I will say,
Yeah, Sacramento.
2014,
City of
2015,
Trees,
bro.
for
It was
sure.
City of Trees. It might have had the most best weed, and it was motherfuckers flocking from out of state. But you know, Prop 64 regulated that shit. So the flow of the tree ain't exactly what it's saying.
RP215.
So LA is the emerging market, bro. LA is the big marketplace. There's big players out there. There's big whales out there. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
That's like one of them places. LA is one of them places where, regardless of how much money you have, it'll be a motherfucker out there make you feel broke. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, bro, motherfuckers is coming up, nigga. Big whips everywhere. You're like, damn, shit is a little bit bigger. Shit is just a little bit bigger.
Another grade, another level.
Another
Levels to this shit.
It's a lot of smoke and mirrors too. You know, the motherfucker who look like he got it ain't always the motherfucker who got it.
Oh, yeah.
But the motherfucker who look like they got it to that Hollywood level still got a little bit. Still got a little bit. You know what I mean? I see. Not every day you see motherfuckers, you know, $80,000 watches on. Motherfuckers comparing their $80,000 watches on. I'm like, oh, I'm naked wristed over here. Just naked
Right.
wristed it.
Damn.
But
Sounds like a motherfucking good trip.
But it was really a productive. It was a work trip. I met up with a marketing group out there. Got some really good time in with these marketing dudes, and I met with this wellness coach. I should know his name. He hella famous, bro. He worked with Jeff Bezos. He worked with Elton John. He was like a really successful lifestyle coach, and we had like a 9-hour session with bro.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we had like 9-hour session.
I know you fuck with that shit already. Anyways.
You know what's funny is they're like, it's a mindset coach, and everybody. And I was like, man, I'm a high performing athlete, bro. We did hella mindset coach. I've been through hella mindset coaches. YouTube. I be watching hella mindset coaches. I be watching all this successful shit. You know what I mean? It was funny because some of my partners like, how you know this shit? I'm like, I'm not gonna say what it cost to bring the dude in, but it was expensive to bring the wellness coach in. I'm like, bro, they give this shit away for free on YouTube. I watch this shit on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, all the time about mindset, wellness, all the shit. So both, I felt like the dude was lit. I definitely learned some new shit, you know what I'm saying, but he was like, man, you're really well-grounded. I was really happy that the dude was like, you're really well-grounded, you have a good grasp, you know. And the biggest message that I already knew this shit, just to let y'all know, that success isn't money. Success is happiness, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's success is going to be a little bit different. He was talking about, you know, everybody wants to be successful, but nobody ever thinks of the trappings of success. Mm-hmm. And I was like, ooh, yeah, they do, bro. There's songs about this shit. More money, more
Bob Marley
problems.
say something like, if money's the most valuable thing you have, you know what I'm saying, you'll always be broke. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's real.
His name was Paul Lubbock. Shout out Paul Lubbock, man. That dude is a game changer, man. If you're really trying to wake your game up, tap in with Paul Lubbock. You know what I mean? His shit was amazing.
Shout out Paul and everything, but man, shout out to Chef, bro. Shout out to Chef. I seen the shit. I be on the story, bro. I seen the shit. I seen them. They was getting down over there. They was definitely getting down.
We was locked in at the business, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't leave to eat, so we, you know, sometimes when you're really working, you know, the next best option is to we're bringing a chef, bro. I'm trying to be humble, but you know that shit was fly. You know that shit was fly as fuck.
That's
bro.
why, nigga, and that's why I brought it up. Goddamn me, I liked it. You feel me?
5-coursing with my SF Canna fam. You know the SF Canna fam always do it really big. So
yes, sir. Shout out to
all
the SF Canna fam.
It was fillets and crab legs, bro. It was. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that. That's what's up.
Beeler pork with quail eggs. You know,
quail eggs.
I'm a motherfucker from the hood, bro. We ain't got no Beeler pork or no quail eggs in the hood. We ain't got that shit, bro.
Quail egg. Them being the oyster shots and shit too. Little quail eggs and shit.
We had oysters as well. That was one of the courses. So it was a really
that's dope.
Productive weekend. I feel like
power weekend then. Huh?
I feel like I'm in a better position than I was when I went out there. And mindset of networking. You know what I'm saying? LA is the biggest ball game. You know what I'm saying? There's some real major league players out there make you feel like you know, on the second team and shit. But
got your money feeling a little. Like, God, how much?
Oh. Or just, you know, shit that you didn't consider, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until this weekend that I knew that I needed an $80,000 Patek, you know? But that's on the goals list now. I'm like,
all right, speak it
trying
up.
to put the
speak
water
it up.
on my Patek. Bro broke the Patek out on me. I'm like, okay, so that's kind of next level, bro. That's like, and you know what? I'm not a really blingy dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not a blingy dude. I like nice shit, but I like it to be subtle. You know, motherfucker get a bust down rollie, that should be like 20 stacks, bro. That'd be the shiniest shit in the universe. You feel me? Like, see the motherfucker across the room.
Bust down.
That Patek, that shit was real subtle, but I guarantee
it made its
you look
point
at a
up.
motherfucker wrist,
It
bro.
get his motherfucking point across.
Man, I was like, bro, I don't know if I could rock 80 on my wrist, but if I could, that's what it would be.
Definitely. Good pick. That's your
Hey, E40 done saved me from blowing hella dough, you know. That classic line, don't buy an $85,000 car before you buy a house. Same thing with the watch, bro. I don't own no property, you feel me? Can't buy no $85,000 watch.
right.
But
Can't live in no watch.
I'm not saying it's not going to happen, though. I'm not going to say 2025, you feel me? I'll have some water on the Patek.
So that means we shooting for like 2022. You feel me? 5 is just, you know what I'm saying? Trying to even beat that.
You know, I'm trying to have I want that Bentley Flying Spur, bro. That new Bentley Flying Spur. Crushing all exotic luxury cars out there, bro. I've only seen one in person, and that shit was breathtaking. That shit was quarter ticket. That motherfucker better be breathtaking,
Right?
though. Quarter ticket, V12,
God,
bro.
damn.
626, something like that. Horsepower, bro. That shit go crazy. That's Tree Boy Fresh. That's D Boy Fresh, bro.
And that
That's
shit is like a whole different sound. That ain't your average car when them motherfuckers pull off.
Oh, you want to talk
hear
about a whole
exotic
different
whip.
sound? The number 2 on my list. Have you heard about that Porsche Taycan? All electric like the Tesla, bro, but it's big like a Porsche Panamera. You feel me? That's Porsche's new all electric 4-door vehicle. You know what I'm saying? That shit is like 0 to 60 in no time at all, bro. That shit is like super fast, no sound. You just get. That's
He said don't even make a sound, huh? Silencer.
That's that new shit. That shit fly as fuck, brother. Everybody's like, Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. I'm like, the Tesla's, you know what I'm saying? The Tesla's cool.
Hell
Tesla's,
yeah.
You know, it's not that, the SUV is wet. The S is clean and shit. You know, I'm too big for the little one. But,
That
the
little
Porsche, bro, that shit's squatting on that Model S, bro. That shit's crushing the Model S. Just because it's a Porsche, you know what I mean? Porsche, that's one of those other, you know, higher level brands, bro. Like Porsche is gonna be high quality in every level. You see these expensive ass cars like Maserati that fall apart in 12 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That shit, that's not Porsche's real fine German engineering, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is not breaking down. That shit reliability is off the charts. You know what I mean? That's what I like about Porsche. Not that, you know, I've had one personally, but I'm out a couple.
So when
It's
you
like one of the things on the list.
when you going back? He like immediately, huh? Immediately.
Oh, next week.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I got so many things to do in life, but I like it out there.
Hell yeah. Property out in L.A.
Property out in L.A. One bedroom, ran down apartment in the hood, $2,800. $2,800 for the one bedroom.
So like Bay prices.
Yeah, I was in this 2-bedroom, real basic apartment. It was nice. Don't get me wrong. This shit was a nice ass apartment. You know what I'm saying? $6,500. I'm like, $6,500 a month? I'm like, sheesh. I don't even want that to come out to, bro. That's like a lot. It's like $200 a day plus.
Fucking shit.
Might as well stay at the Hampton. But that's that Hollywood lifestyle, bro. That's that Hollywood lifestyle.
Gotta
That
pay
shit will
to
suck
play,
you in.
huh? And you gotta pay
Oh, and
hella.
it ain't
to
cheap.
play.
It ain't cheap, bro. That is not cheap. I can't go out to, you know, the way my checking account is set up. I can't be
What
in
my
LA
life is set up
that
right now.
much. You feel me? I'm like, That should be counteractive to the goal sometimes, bro. we put it in the entertainment fund, write it off on the entertainment fund. You know what I mean? But and I drove. I'm done with that drive, bruh. I think I'm done with that drive. I ain't even gonna lie, bruh. It was a 2-day drive. I left in the middle of the night. I was whooped. I was whooped, bruh. I got a few hours out. Oh, hey, you want to laugh? I went from nigga the mini mansion to the 6, bro. I was in the middle of nowhere. It said the next spot, gas station stop was like 40 miles. I was already tired. It was a Days Inn and a 6. I'm like, yikes, bro. I don't know what to roll the dice with. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know, I stayed in some both, bro. I've stayed in some of the nastiest places you've ever seen in your life, nigga, and I've stayed in some really glamorous spots. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, but the 6 is like that.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, the 6 in Santa Rosa, that shit 4-star, bro. The 6 in Santa Rosa is like 4-star, bro. Shout out to Santa Rosa Motel 6. Yo, shit like 4-star, bro. These motherfuckers was at the 6 out there. I was like, the 6. We went in there. I was like, this shit lightweight fly. So you never know. It's all levels of 6s. You know, some of them are 6.9, some of them are 5.2. You know. So it was livable though. It was. I mean, I just went in and knocked, but I was like, you feel me? I'm like, I was laughing to myself. I'm like, bro, we had a private chef and a mini mansion. Nigga, I'm over here eating some Jack in the Box in the 6.
Man, that's the other side of the coin.
Yeah, man, I'll keep it all the way 100. You feel me?
You
We
feel
keep
me?
it all
That's
the way
the other
100,
side of the
bro.
motherfucking
I
coin.
can't be capping for y'all.
You gotta, you know what? We give them a little something every week, like you know, like something to go after. That's like you were just saying. You got to get around shit. Like you got to get around some shit that motivates you. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
definitely something you need to do, or people that motivate you. You know what I'm saying? They say if you're the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room.
In the wrong room.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go get polished. You know. You got to rub elbows with the right people, man, to get yourself in the right situations, you know. So we always try and give you a little bit of game every week. So that's going and Freddie Big was kind of just basically speaking it, what needs to be done. Like, you got to put yourself in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
oh, you know what I learned this week? And motherfuckers don't say it. You know, like they say that happiness is a choice. You have to choose to be happy. You know, you can look at things from a lot of perspectives. You can, you know, you can look at it as a loss. You can look at it as a learning experience. You can look at it, you know, there's a lot of ways that you can reframe things to be happy. And like he said, you ask him, "What's up, man? How you doing?" It's rare that a motherfucker be like, "Oh, I'm happy." So that was a new thing that I took away, like, because I never tell people that, but I'm starting doing that because I be happy. I wake up in the morning, I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying? I got a good life, but I try to be happy, and, you know, I try not to focus on it. You know what it is? I got a lot of things to be thankful for. I got shit not to be thankful for, but I always focus on the positive shit. I always try to focus on the positive shit. Life's short. You got to, you know, stay blessed, but don't be afraid to be happy, bro. And don't be afraid to tell a motherfucker you happy. I think it almost sounds foreign. What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, I'm happy. That's strange. That's strange. You feel me? But I like it, and that's my new shit I'm rocking with.
You know, and that's when like you hear that from, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of older folks or like chicks. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, he look happy. She look happy. You know what I'm saying? They look happy. You know what I'm saying? That like that's a whole different look. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't you know, and you can't get that with just money.
You know I don't think I. You know what I feel? I feel like my happiness level is real high. But I might not outwardly feel as happy. You know what I'm saying? I think that most people look at me and not be able to understand the level of happiness that I have.
He's like, I don't give off the right happiness vibe, but I definitely am happy.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's definitely what you want to do is, you know, stay motivated, man. Get around some stuff and, you know, shoot your fucking shot. Shoot your motherfucking shot. We was talking about it earlier, too, Jones and myself. Don't be the first one to talk yourself out of good situations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you tell them like, damn, bro, you doing that? You should do this. You know what it would take for me to have to do that? Like, yeah, bro, some drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to get, you know, you got to be willing to, you know, shoot the shot. You know what I'm saying? You can't hit if you don't swing. So it's like, man. Definitely.
That goes back to nobody tells you they ain't working hard. Everybody, motherfuckers tell you there. Motherfuckers be like, bro, I'm hella busy. And I would look at my schedule and I look at their life and I'd be like, you're not busy at all, bro. You're not busy at all. Cut them 4 hours a day you watch TV off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cut that out. That's 4 hours. You could be more productive. You feel me?
Definitely.
And a lot of people are so inefficient. The shit that takes them 2 hours should take them an hour. Like, and it's not for everybody. I get it. I feel it. But nobody's gonna tell you they don't work hard. They don't. Everybody's busy. Everybody's working hard. But the results don't say that. The results don't show me that, bro. They're like, you know what I'm saying? I seen the scoreboard. It didn't look like that.
You know, them actions speak louder than words. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that takes dedication. You feel me? So definitely.
And a lot of people, you know, there's a bunch of ideas. And, you know, ideas ain't worth anything unless it comes to fruition.
Yeah,
I know a bunch of
action behind
motherfuckers with amazing ideas, but they'll never do anything with them. You know, and I had a partner tell me that he has all these ideas, and he's spitting out all these ideas, and they're really good ideas. Some of them, you know, are better than others and shit. I don't know what to do. And I was like, you got to find which the one is the most viable, which means the one that you can make happen, would most likely to make happen, and focus your energy on that one. Then once you get that locked in, you moved into the next activity. Mm-hmm. And that's something that, like, I told somebody, but I also got to think about that shit myself. I'm like, okay, I got all these opportunities, all these things to do. What do you do? The things that I think are going to work out the best. You know what I mean? The things that have the biggest likelihood for success.
Goes to the old school saying, you got to choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? You know what
got to choose your battles.
You know what I'm saying? Know what you, you know? And it's not just saying I'm comfortable and only picking where I'm going to be victorious. You know what I'm saying? It's just you knowing certain situations, like, you know, this is all it's going to be, so I might as well just you use it for what it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Delete it real quick. Sometimes you got to do that. Ride that wave.
Ride that wave.
Coming in waves, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Ride the wave and watch it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And
exactly.
Bigger.
Exactly.
And just stick with it. Honestly, some of the most successful people I know in the game done took humongous, huge, scary, oh my God, bro, losses.
Yeah.
Like, damn. And grind it back and rock through it and just stay diligent. And it's like commendable, bro. I know some motherfuckers who are really getting it and took some big L's.
Yeah.
You know?
Lost more than motherfuckers ever had.
I don't best advice OG ever told me, you want to get in the shipping game, just whenever you ship something out, write that off as a loss because there's no guarantee that it's going to get there. And he told me that you ship out, you if you get in the shipping game, you know what I'm saying, it's guaranteed that you're going to lose the package. Not if, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
not if, not maybe, you're going to lose the package.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I had, that's why I don't ship nothing, bro. I don't ship nothing, but that's what why that game is scary, bro. Because it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable, and motherfuckers take huge losses. You're like, ouch, bro. That shit's real Russian roulette.
Didn't make it.
Didn't make it. Yeah,
didn't make it.
That one didn't make it. Yikes.
And that was the one that had to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the one that was supposed to make it.
Hey, bro. I know a real reputable hustler. His bank was kind of, you know, he was comfortable and shit. Lost 7. Lose a package, fuck it, man. Chalk that up, send it back. Lost that one, fuck, what's going on? Lost that one, bruh, we can't keep losing them like this. Lost that one. Money getting a little tighter. Lost that one. Money doing it on the way.
It should have been like a 5-0 skunk. Like it should have been like 3 and out. Like man, you should have seen 3 and been like
That was a sign.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? That person was able to shift gears and hustle through it, bruh, and bounce back and be, you know, prosperous. I'm like, I respect the fuck out of it.
Right, bless his motherfucking heart, because man, taking
you hear about motherfuckers losing M's. I know a motherfucker who lost an M in one day, bruh. Lost an M in one day. Bitcoin.
They lost them what I'm trying to find.
You know
Every
how
day
bad that
I'm
would
trying
hurt?
to find.
You know how bad that would hurt?
And you just lost it. Like that's your keys. Like that's your phone. You lost the M, motherfucker.
Nah, I think it was a more significant L than the keys or a phone, bruh. I think it was one that, man, hurt a motherfucker's stomach, soul, everything. I couldn't even imagine that happening. That's that cryptocurrency game, bruh. It was motherfuckers winning and losing big on that shit.
I was watching some shit where they was spanking motherfuckers from their phones, like taking their phone identity and running up, you know what I'm saying, taking their Bitcoin and all the shit. It was many. Can't get it back. Untraceable. So
lost it?
Yeah.
I heard like an M got lost in. Somebody had a laptop that got thrown away.
Motherfuckers was running it up. No, there was a dude that was like stealing your cell phone information and basically tapping into being you on your cell phone, basically, from his house. And run, you know what I'm saying?
And snatching your Bitcoin?
Snatching your shit.
Yeah, there's that was another reason when I learned about that, because you have to get a wallet and take your shit offline. As soon as it gets transferred, you're supposed to take it offline.
They got Bitcoin ATMs now.
Hey, shout out to my guy Black Diamond. You know what I'm saying? I missed it because it was probably the biggest event in Sacramento, the opening of the Black Diamond gallery. Yeah, I think it's like a hype beast type store. Got shoes, Supreme shit, bro. They got a bunch of rollies and shit for sale. All that wet shit, all that Tree Boy fresh shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy.
Definitely better tap in over there.
But they got the Bitcoin. They got the Bitcoin ATM in there.
There you
know
have
what I
it.
mean? So that if you didn't know, bruh, Black Diamond Boutique, Black Diamond Gallery just opened up on the corner of
spend your
16th
Bitcoin
and
up
possibly
over
P. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can cash out your Bitcoin, spend it on some drip.
Okay, I'm feeling that.
They got some real fly shit in there. They got some cause shit. They got like those custom sneaker boxes, you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Custom sneaker boxes. I don't know what they're selling for in store, but I was quoted $2,500, nigga, and I was like, for a shoebox? For a shoebox, I can't buy a $2,500 shoebox before I buy a house, bro.
No. Please don't. Game of the week. You feel me? Right there. Do not be that asshole. Please do not be that asshole.
But if you got it like that, bro, get it like that. Enjoy it. But I got to make it down there. So yeah, I was pretty disappointed I couldn't get out there this Saturday. But that's the spot, bro. They got all the fly shit. They got all the fly shit.
So y'all just got put up on some game, like we usually do for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's another motherfucking episode of this Tree Boy fresh shit, man. Freddie Big, tell them where they can find you at.
Hey, it's hard to find me nowadays, bro. Catch up if you can.
That's secret locations and all the shit. You feel me? You can find me at Blossboy and at the Good Samaritan. And we up out of this motherfucker.